So first, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the different ways that you can view or write relations between x and y. So here we have one example, and these are 5 different ways that this one example can be represented. So first, you have a table with your x and y values. So this is the relationship between x and y. We have -4, an x value of -4. At that point, the y value is also -4. And then -2, -3, 0, -2, and 2, -1. This is also represented here on this graph. As you can see, all that they did was they plotted this table. So they did -4, -4. They plotted that point, -2, -3, 0, -2, and lastly 2, -1. So they plotted those 4 points, getting that relationship from the table, creating this linear line on the graph. And then you can also view this relation as an equation. Y equals 0.5x minus 2. So obviously this is a linear line. The x is just a plain x. It's not x squared or x cubed. It's just x, making it a linear line. Now, we remember from Algebra 1 that this 0.5 is our slope. It's our m. And the -2 is our y-intercept. Another way to write this relation is as a set of points. So we just took the information from the table and rewrote each relation as a point. -4, -4, -2, -3, 0, -2, and 2, -1. And of course, you can describe this in words, which is just reading the equation. Y equals 1/2 x minus 2. Then they went further into the video and had an example. They asked you to write the graphed relation as a table and a set. So they want you to do 2 things. Write it as a table and also as a set of points. So as a table, we know tables have x and y values. So our first point, I'm looking at this one here, is 1, 3. Then we have right here 2, 1. Then I'm just reading these left to right. Because this is just a random assortment of points, it really doesn't matter in what order you list them in the table. We have 3, -1. Then we have 4, 2. And we have 5, 0. And lastly, way up here, we have 6, 6. And then it just wants us to take these x and y relations and write it in a set. So I have 1, 3, comma, 2, 1, comma, 3, -1, 4, 2, 5, 0, and 6, 6. So here we have a table, and we also have a set. And then over here, what they gave us is the graph. So these are 3 different representations of the same relation between x and y.